Okay, Benno.
Welcome, everyone. We will begin with the red Chenrezig text, page 1.
Tanje Sangwande Bala Sorwande Trabandara Sembara Senjalo Gada Dendara Deben Enjone Wangye Yungzo Leje Jengordo Sande Jere La Sola Sorwande Gazan Lenjen Daba Senjalo De Danje Madavu Pogrande Trele Namje Drebe Jengordo Manu 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 Nawa Wanda Nawa Chenjelo Trele Takzara Dembe Gachuna Kele Tome Drebe Pogrande Gazon Danje Namla Zorwande Sena Barje Yevar Senjelo Mola Lendro Daba Jarvejen Range Danye Jebe Jeven Cho Chedo Chenze Namla Zorwande Drebe Jarza Zemba Senjelo Tokje Jane Zejen Chenanje Dag So Wande Beba Namla Tokje Den So Den Den Jan Se Lai Chai Ji Wa Bar Zeda So King Mang Abda Dembe Marachande Sen Jin Yamo Lejen Arwala Zejin Jije Toije Barjila Dag So Tarben Sun Den So Sende Lana Bere Kada Yo Nim Jan Da De Men Darge Yan Den Yam Do Darwa Yang Moyi Gong Ne Gong De Be Wa Senje Lo Da So Nye Mo Ning Je Ya Na La Sang Gu Je Je Do Je Je Le Dan Ye Mo Ma Re Sa Ne Jan Ye Je Na Wa Je Ba Sen Je Lo Sorwa De So Ga Ju Ten Yin Na Yin Jo Da Ja San Jo Da Ba Da Che Dan De Ba Da Re Sen Ba Da Che Je San Je Do Ba Shin Je Lo.
Back to page number 1. Namo Guru. In the Dharma sphere, pure like unelaborate space, the western field, delightful, Dharmakaya, Amitabha, I supplicate you. Bless me to realize the view, emptiness, in the victor's field, dense with massed clouds of compassion. The eastern supreme sacred site, Patala, compassionate Bodhisattva, I supplicate you. Bless me to develop love and compassion in the sphere emanated through pure aspiration, the glorious mountains field, lotus light. Precious one of Udyan, I supplicate you, bless me to consummate the two purposes. In the naturally pure Kachara realm, in the palace where the 100,000 skyfarers have gathered, Soul Mother Sogyal, at your feet I supplicate. Bless me with ceaseless bliss emptiness in the supreme sacred site where 100,000 skyfarers have gathered, the secluded place, Dharma wheel Jetchen Ling, Ratna Lingpa, at your feet I supplicate. Bless me to consummate experience and realization in the place blessed by the great compassionate one, the palace of aspirations, karmic fortune, Guru Ludro, the one cared for by Nirmanakaya, I supplicate you. Please grant your blessings. In the field emanated to tame through compassion whomever need it, in the palace of liberating beings through emptiness and compassion, kind root and lineage gurus, I supplicate you. Bless me to consummate the two objectives. In the sky staircase treasure site of Lodrak, true Dharma, that is Guhya Samaja, profound path that brings about the Vajra body in one life, I supplicate you. Bless me to consummate accomplishments. In the supreme sacred site where cities have gathered like clouds, the body mandala of the fully complete four empowerments, Guhya Samaja's peaceful and wrathful divine assemblies, I supplicate you. Bless that the three kayas be spontaneously present. In the palace of illusory bliss emptiness, the mandala where the four activities are accomplished, skyfarers and hosts of mothers, I supplicate you. Bless me to gain mastery over appearance among the objects that have destructive activities, dynamism, in the palace where unimpeded activities are present. Oath-bound command guards, I supplicate you. Bless that outer and inner obstacles be pacified. In the victor's field of pure karmic fortune, arisen from aspirations, supreme persons who act for the twofold purpose of self and others, spiritual siblings and friends, I supplicate you. Bless me to seize the royal seat of accomplishment. You, compassionate, loving sources of refuge, have gathered here, and now, like massed clouds of compassion, please let fall your rain of blessings on us, the children who supplicate you. At this nadir of the teachings, when the five dregs are rampant, sentient ones are tormented by karma and afflictions. Great affectionate ones who have aroused compassion's glory, please guide me and others to sacred place of release. Having let go of this life, I dwell in isolated mountain regions, never parted from disenchantment and determination. Thus, bless that qualities, experience, and realization develop further like the waxing moon. Having dispelled through the light rays of your compassion the karma, kleshas, and ignorance of myself and others, the afflicted objects of your mercy, loving guardians, bless us with unfolding wisdom appearance. We supplicate you, kind command lineage holders, bless that your followers, we sadhakas of the enlightenment, take lifespan and accomplishment to their limits and attain the Buddhist state in one life. Upon a lotus flower, sun and moon at one's crown, one should imagine the three roots, divine assemblies, and every jewel that is the source of refuge. With respectful three doors, wayfaring beings, with one's parents acting as their leaders, should utter these words. Namo, all sentient wayfarers and myself, with respectful three doors, take refuge in the Guru, Yidam, and the three jewels, with the victor's oceanic hosts. Homage to the Deity, innate awareness. I offer unhalting innate clarity and disclose and let go of the 4 limits downfalls. In the 3 times sameness, I rejoice. I exhort you to empty samsara with it from its depths and to remain in primordial purity's naked transparency. I dedicate everything to realize innate awareness. May the fully complete 3 kayas be attained. Alas, for me to release all transient ones by emptying samsara into the great compassionate one's mandala, I'll arouse mind, the 4 immeasurables. Top of page 6. From the state of emptiness without reference point is a sphere of 5 colored lights in the center of a palace. Therein on a lotus seat, sun and moon, is innate awareness, a red Hri syllable. Radiating outward, its light has made pleasing offerings to the victors and has refined away all sentient ones' wrongs and obscurations. As it is gathered back, accomplishments merge into me. I imagine samsara has been emptied from its depths. Through the transformation of Hri, I become the form of Guhya Samaja, red with 1 face and 2 arms. The right hand holds a lotus garland at the heart. The left bears a life vase with a lotus stalk. I am adorned with unfathomable masked ornaments, precious jewels, lotus garlands, bone ornaments, and silk tassels. Supreme Mother, Guhya Samaja, holds in her right hand an utpala flower, in her left a nectar vase. At one with the Father, she embraces his neck. With the 6 ornaments and lotus garland, she is naked and beautiful. Her 2 legs clasp the Father's waist. Thus should one cultivate pristine non-dual unity. I imagine a radiant red Hri syllable on a moon disk at my heart. With the 6 syllables revolving round its edge, light radiates therefrom, inviting the intrinsic wisdom beings who merge into me. I imagine that from the blessings of body, speech, and mind, the 5 wisdoms empowerment has been conferred. From the life force, the letter Hri at my heart, light rays have streamed forth, offering to the victors and refining away all sentient ones' wrongdoings and obscurations. Thus all have transformed into the great compassionate one. As the light rays have gathered back the quintessence blessing, the cities of body, speech, and mind merge into me. I imagine the 6 syllables arranged anti-clockwise around the life force, the letter Hri, which is concentration.
Om Amen. londe Chenrezig.
The deity, appearing yet without self-nature, is visualized like a rainbow in the sky. Mantra, the empty sound of Dharmata, repeats without grasping like an echo. Mind, undistracted, non-meditation, has been placed in a state of non-grasping, empty appearance. This is now known as the crucial point of non-meditation, wherein one is conveyed to great non-action beyond reason.
Danye Doje Jembo Jeram Dara Sarve Togara Dave Jenkara Deva Rad Tamara Yigdog Sarvala De Jenjane Yike Ba Jen Dangla Nime Dan Dong Bang Le Dum Le Bomba Yike Je Yare Gang Godam Dawada Yung Sa Zoba Yike Je Ranang Le Droba Ja Je Yen Bang Towa Jor Nangere Ba Mi Re Re La Ya Dan Ye Tuk Je Je Re Re Gom De Da Dam Sek Ba Re Re La To So Ra Dan Da Ge Re La Deva Jen Da Bo Da La Ne Ye Ye Ba Jen Da Na Dam Sek Ba Re Re La Dan Nga Se Dam Je Ye Ge De Me Nga Da Bo Sang Che Ba Da De Re Re Da
The Mani Blessing Mantra. I visualize myself as a great compassionate one, according to the generation stage. At my heart is a moon disk with the syllable Hri at its center. It is surrounded by the 6 syllables. Light radiates from the 6 syllables and invites the wisdom beings from the pure land of Sukhavati, which merge non-dually with me. From within the state of emptiness, the syllable Brahm transforms into the vase, a boundless wisdom palace, completely perfected with gates, lattices, and archways. Spacious and lofty, it is the natural manifestation of primordial wisdom. The pills inside are inconceivable. Each of them is a great compassionate one resembling myself. Light radiates from the seed syllable Hri at the heart of each Samaya being, and the Hri at my own heart, inviting the wisdom beings from Sukhavati and Patala. They dissolve into each of the Samaya being pills. All appearance and existence resounds with the sound of the 7-syllable mantra, humming like bees in a beehive.
Sarva
Middle of page 8. Hri, like a jewel that grants all wishes are you, compassionate projection from the unborn, unelaborated Dharma sphere. Loving guardian, merciful deity, please consider this. We great ignorant wrongdoers with ill karma have perpetually wandered the 3 realms, samsaric states, with no chance for release from the 6 classes samsaric abodes. As we have endured exhaustion like this for limitless time, loving guardian, will you not look on us with eyes of compassion? Extending here your benevolent hand, guardian, please guide on the path of release. Ever occupied with the miseries of our actions ripening, what use will the Exalted One's compassion be to us? If indeed you have the compassionate lasso of those skilled in means, please draw us out at once. Like a longing mother who loves her child, powerful deity of compassion, do not forget your heart pledge. Having exhausted the limits of its misdeeds and emptied samsaric from its depths, guardian, please draw into your very presence. Thus, through the merit of development in completions, meditation, and recitation, may I and all wayfarers connected with me be miraculously born in the delightful, the moment these unclean bodies have been cast off. Traversing 10 grounds as soon as we are born, may our emanations engage others' aim throughout the 10 directions.
Dhammapala.
A brief Torma offering to the Dharma protectors.
Sanje
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until enlightenment is attained. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they rest in equanimity that is free from attachment and aversion. Top of page 2. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate rum, yum, and come. By the fire, wind, and water, the faults and defects of the Torma are burned, scattered, and washed away. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls, above which is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tum, Hri, and Ah. The 5 nectars with Mum, Lum, Bum, Pum, and Tum. The wind of Hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, Om are stacked one above another. From these light radiates and gathers nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar. Syllable at my heart radiates light, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakini, the Dharma protectors and guardians, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, territory spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings, who then gather before me like billowing clouds. According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied. Oh, please consider me. Oh, please consider me. Oh, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, Mahakala, and glorious Great Bhairava, Heruka Chakra by nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence you are the same, in exalted wisdom. In character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearances, and existence, gods, and demons. Fierce protector who is the great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor. You protest awareness, holding yogins as if they were your own children, and assess the concentration of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, the power of magnetizing activities, and are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill to protect the teachings is superb. Powerful Lord Dorje, Draxel Chen, great war god of the yogins, please think of me. Abiding on the sacred ground of Vajraharuka's enlightened body, speech, and mind, I, a yogin, engage in practice to attain unsurpassed enlightenment. Act so as to conquer obstacles to the path of supreme bliss and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me so I will not traverse perverted paths with my body, speech, and mind. Please cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to great, supreme, and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Aspirations, Achi Chokyu Droma, arise from the basic space of phenomena and look upon us from the expanse of exalted wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mithila, Mother Achi, daughter of Nanam, powerful lady, Dharmatara, wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Dharma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Seringma, Mio Labsangma, Trexar Drosangma, Tingi Shalsangma, and Chopan Drisangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of hardening hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledge to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your effulgent wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are close and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins and our retinue with your enlightened body. Bless us with your enlightened speech. Bless us with your enlightened mind. Bless us with your enlightened qualities. Bless us with your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, I help me to not walk on perverted paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God's demons and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Hala, Hala.
offering.
Now go to the 1,000-arm Chenrezig practice, offering the soak, page 33.
Ranga Doga Savale Ranyan Kan Zum Dip Sojan Yidip Bakso Tamja Sikjan Driba Tabar La Oma Ahoy Dip Kasong Tokje Dorje Ranyin Jem Zeba Namgan Jabara Zenje La Yang Ha Ho She Sun Driba Sojan Zenja Jigle Jan Dana Namka Kang Kang Wa Berla De Tamje Yije Dar Sakwa Me Ben De Yan Jan Zo Da Tabe Zezo Me Ba Dio.
From the seed syllables at my heart manifest Ram Yam Kam, purifying all the misdeeds, obscurations, contaminations, and filth of the soak by burning, cleaning, and washing. Then the syllables Om Ah Hong manifest blessing it, transforming it into an inexhaustible sky treasure with the Vajra nature of body, speech, and mind. Then the 3 syllables Ha Ho Hri manifest purifying the material aspect of the soak so that each offering multiplies to fill the realm of the sky. All this becomes limitless, without center or boundaries, like an ocean of wondrous, uncontaminated wisdom nectar.
sa yu la ma na la ba da la wan gar san ye la cho ba ja jen de ye dan ban jo zo la ba da la nge de na ye zo to jen cho ba ja ji de ma dan ga de zo la ba ke le de la ba de je zo so ba ja jen de je ja dan jen zo la ba san je dan ba jen bo zo jo ren de ba zo.
Back to the top of 34. Hri, from the pure land of the natural origin, the holy root and lineage lamas, supreme noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, Father, Mother, Prince, and Princess, with protector boundless light, the 6 male and female heroes, 1,002 fortunate Buddhas, the 6 Nirmanakaya Buddhas, Dakas and Dakinis, Samaya holders, Dharma protectors, and lords of treasures without exception, please gather here to be our guests at the Sok. I invite you for this offering with deep immediately. Please grant the 4 empowerments so I may attain the great realization. At this place, please grant the blessing that you will abide permanently in the sacred mandala. Bless the supermundane Sok substances to become the essence of uncontaminated nectar. This vast offering of Sok I offer to the root and lineage lamas. Please bless me with empowerments. This vast offering of Sok I offer to the assembly of the noble Yidams. Please grant me the 2 attainments. This vast offering of Sok I offer to the assembly of mothers and Dakinis. Please act to remove the obstacles to attainment. This vast offering of Sok I offer to the assembly of the Samaya holders and Dharma protectors. Protect the sacred teachings of the Lord Buddha. Please accomplish all I have requested.
Sato Samaya Manavaya Bezar Sato Deno Tidana Memberva Sadagaya Memberva Zabadaya Member Yanarando Membava Zava Zada Member Yaza Zava Karma Zada Sedan Yangaro Vanga Sava Dadanga Dadama Bezar Bava Ma Samaya Zado
Everybody sangha, Gana Tata Abdakahe, long life, long life, long life.
14.
I'll now do the 14 mantric downfalls. The Vajra holders have taught that accomplishments follow after the master. Because of that, to mistreat the master is explained as the first fundamental downfall. To transgress the commands of those gone to bliss is said to be the second downfall. To be angry with the Vajra siblings is the third point described as a fault. The conqueror taught that to abandon love for sentient ones is fourth. The root of Dharma is bodhicitta. To abandon it is fifth. To demean the teachings that are one's own or others' doctrines is sixth. To proclaim that which is secret to sentient beings who are wholly immature is seventh. The aggregate of the very nature of the five Buddhas, to abuse it, is eighth. To give rise to skepticism about naturally pure phenomena is ninth. Always treating evil ones affectionately is held as 10th. To conceptualize about phenomena that are free from name and form is 11th. To elicit wariness in the mind of sentient ones who have faith is 12th. As for the samayas, not attending to how they are acquired is 13th. To engage in demeaning women who are the nature of transcendent awareness is 14th. When these are abandoned by mantrans, accomplishments will surely be attained. I reveal and relinquish degraded and broken samayas of body, speech, and mind in their fundamental and auxiliary aspects, and every downfall arisen from faults together with their mass of defilements. Please bestow your blessing that they be cleansed and made pure. Back to the middle of page 37. Hri, lords of the remainders of the circle of the Sok, protectors of the sacred noble mandala, king of the five families, Lanka, Barwa, Pormo, Ponyamo, Shugdro, Drekpa, assembled retinue, rain down prosperity on the noble father. With all this gathered food and drink, be delighted, satisfied, and completely content. Accomplish the activities that I request. To the Rainfall of Benefit text, Summoning Good Fortune, page 63. even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitaya's grand long life, regard me kind-heartedly, in Potala pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus light, land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy, land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused they don't exist. Vajrasattva, grand blessing, mirror-like wisdom city, in glory endowed, land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava, bestow equanimity, wisdom, they watch and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha, bless and grant discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga city, bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the Agmin Dharma sphere, endowed with 5 perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Vairocana, grand Dharma, that to wisdom city, grand vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Indemnated Uryana, Sogyal dwells with Dakini, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, Guru who's openam, Gwala, Dvidams dwell, grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display, the items of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, city fulfilling all aims, in 24 sacred sites, gather infinite guidance, grant ripening, liberating powers, fortune of secret mantra, in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin, grant enlightened acts in grace, 2 stages mantra deity, no taming Tokul sphere, well Mahakala and court, grant subjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts, Hri and Vaishravana's abode, dwell the wealth God's Amba before all beings, master of life, merit, wealth, food and fortune with your core, don't waver from your heart, think of us compassionately, bring here a long life fortune, bring here fortune of cattle, swift horses and wealth of which grant livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herds and moles, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of which granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads, all this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grain, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above, God's good spirits, wealth midway, Naga's wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans' wealth, bring them here as good fortune, the Bagpo's body fortune, Zamboling's holy religious mind, Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gezar, the rich of Ukar, as good fortune bring Mem, here fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapon, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern cloud, southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding mist western, like life force renews, come here, long the river flows northern, long life fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune, come fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons roll, fortunes of heart students line, come like dazzling star garlands, praise turn Vajradakini, bring life's fortune pacify, decease demons hindrances, Chuldakini, bring resort and wealth, expand life merit riches, western lotus Dakini, summon power to tame all things, northern action Dakini, bring the four enlightened act, annihilate hinders evil, wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, steadfast, potentize life substances, and at this place protect wealth, these remain firm unchanging, grant eternal life city, grant endless treasure city, grant wealth and merit city, grant 2 cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously, Sarwa city, la oh. Ahom, 3 Kayas, Lamas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerments upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's 3 Kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Maha Mudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the 4 extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hong Hari, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hong Hari. By the virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst. May all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field, great bliss, and reach the ground of no return.
Sadhu Samaya Manabala Medrzado Denova Dedando Membava Sadagada Medama Mizarba Samaya Sadhu Dana Denda Nenjado Kova Seda Yona Nemezada Wazoda Jona Lebazada Zo Ambasada Deda Benzaya Zo Jomdenda Jingara Deba Pekin Jonga Yayebe Chijong Suma Namja Tashi Yon Gamba de Zazo, Loga Yora Zab, Padanda de Zazo, Loga Yora Sabara, Ube de Zazora Sabara, Bara, Dube de Zazo, Loga Yora Sabara, Bara, Aloga Bada Zazo, Loga Yora Sabara, Bara. Bada Zazo, Loga Yoda Zabara, Never Bada Zazo, Loga Yoda Samba Chenrezig la
the bottom of page 38. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 Chakravartin kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon, manifesting whatever is needed to train those to be trained. I praise and prostrate to Songpa Chenrezig. For meager, incomplete offerings, or for adding or omitting things contaminated or stained by impurities and duality, being under the influence of greed or laziness, all these I confess to you. Vivid in the heart of my self as Chenrezig is a Hri, from which light radiates to the outer phenomena and the inner beings of the great compassionate one, melting them into light which dissolves into me. Then by stages I become smaller and smaller, and then dissolve into the 6 syllables at the heart. Then they melt into the seed syllable Hri at the heart. Then this disappears in the origin of the purity of phenomena, like a rainbow, and dissolves into the non-objectified state.
Sa
The body, speech, and mind of all the Buddhas of the 3 times look all beings of the 6 realms and protect them with the mind of love and compassion. May all have the auspicious fortune of noble Chenrezig. By this virtue, quickly may I become Lord Chenrezig. All beings, no exception, may they all attain that state.
Okay, now this sentence blessing.
We'll go back to page 11 of the red Chenrezig text. From the life force, the whom at the heart of myself, manifest as a deity, light radiates, imploring the Gurus, knowledge holders, the 3 roots, mind stream, when every one of them has come like gathered clouds, blessing empowerment, and cities are bestowed and activities are accomplished. state that is completely pure and free of elaboration, appear the principle and retinue, self-dynamism of unhalting compassion. Send down upon this place the resplendence of your body, speech, and mind, and grant the 5 wisdoms supreme empowerment.
Okay, yellow book dedication is page 11, only English.
The Yellow Prayer Book, Dedication Prayers on page 11. By this merit may I attain omniscience. Having defeated the enemies, my wrongdoings, may I liberate all beings who are tossed in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. Whatever virtue sentient beings possess, whatever good they have done, will do, and are doing now, whatever goodness there may be, may it permeate all beings everywhere. By the virtue accumulated throughout the 3 times by others and myself, may all beings be filling the reaches of space, enter the gateway of the unexcelled path, and may they attain the Vajra holder's ground. By all the virtues actually performed and mentally created by myself and all sentient beings of the 3 times, may all beings of the 6 realms attain the 5 kayas and realize the primordial wisdom of the Buddhas of the Dharmadhatu Mandala of the awakened mind. Glorious root Guru, precious one who sits upon a lotus at my heart, hold me with kindness and grant me all accomplishments of enlightened body, speech, and mind. I pray for the excellent health of the Guru. I pray that he lives a long, supremely long life. I pray that his activities spread far and wide. Grant blessings that I may not be separated from my Guru. May the Buddha's teachings, the only source of benefit and happiness, endure long, and may the victory banner of longevity for those upholding the teachings be steadfast. May the sound of the great Dharma drum liberate all sentient beings from suffering. Please remain and teach the Dharma for infinite millions of kalpas. By the mights of the benefactors and their circles be accomplished within this very life. May their obstacles be pacified. May everything be auspicious. Their wishes be fulfilled according to the Dharma. Just as the hero Manjushri realized things as they are, and as did Samattabhadra too, I will follow in their path and perfectly, as all such dedications have been praised as supreme by the victorious ones of the 3 times, I fully dedicate all my roots of virtue to excellent conduct. By the blessing of the Buddhas who attain the 3 kayas, and by the blessing of the undivided Sangha community, may my prayers be fulfilled according to this dedication. By the in the 3 times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the intrinsic root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious awakening. Great Vajradhara, Talopa, Naropa, Marpa Bilarepa, Dharma Lord Gampopa, Pagmadrupa, and Lord Rigungpa, may the auspiciousness of all the Kagyu Lamas prevail.
28.
Page 28. May the teachings of the great Rigungpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence, study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 Chakravartin kings.
solo you. Everybody sangha thank you. Sacha kangla you will get in bataji. Kati chabe te chidele. Taja to la chang.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you in the morning.